The Supreme Court. Are you not troubled by the court ruling, by the defense ruling?
We are not. This is a ruling that has set an example on this particular case of conversion, criminal conversion of government assets. So we are prepared, no matter where they go, we'll follow the law legally.
Has your investigation actually been against the former first lady, or is it because of the foundation? Because I think that one point and
you were in the court and you listened to the ruling of the court, you listened to their argument, you listened to our argument, and the court decided to rule based upon the argument that we put forward and based upon the law that we cited.
Now, Counsel, there were several cases the judge cited in his ruling that led to what you're ruling today concerning Climate Foundation. What do you hope for after this?
The matter, they are taking appeal to the Supreme Court and we are prepared to go to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is not an institution that will put frightened to us. We are prepared to go there legally because we have qualified lawyers that can go to the Supreme Court and argue our case. We argue our case legally and properly before the lower court and lower court rule. To go to the Supreme Court, we'll equally go to the Supreme Court.
So are you certain that you can get a verdict before the full bench of the Supreme Court in relation to this matter?
We are just on procedural issue now, but the public knows that the matter is at its finality, and we will act in consistent with the law.
But deep down into your heart, you need to have a case.
So
what do we expect? What do we expect in the
matter was rare. The matter says the court should resume jurisdiction. And there's nothing else to be done because the people are naked that they took the money. So they took the money.
So which means we expect this to be one of the shittiest economic sabotage case in the Republic.
Possibly.
Wow.
Possibly.
Okay. So that's it.
Welcome to the media. Councillor Johnson, good morning.
How are you doing, gentlemen?
What do you know of today's ruling?
Well, today's ruling, we know that the judge has scrapped onto himself an authority that he doesn't have. When specific provisions of the Constitution are raised as subject matter of discussion in a trial, a court of limited jurisdiction, specifically a trial court, does not have the authority to interpret the Constitution. That authority is ascribed to the full bench of the Honorable Supreme Court. To date, the judge had indeed agreed that the former officials of government are immune from any criminal prosecution or judicial inquiry for acts committed or acts carried out while serving as members and statutory members of the National Security Council and principal advisors and agents of the presidency. That immunity of the president that extends to the advisors of the president and the agent, that immunity can never be subjected to judicial review in a court of law. The courts shall refrain from conducting inquiry on the basis that any attempt will compromise national security. In fact, it's on the other way around. Why we should be protecting the protection of national secrecy, I see the government proceeding to expose national security operations, especially about expenditure during elections to keep this country safe from threats.
my God. I'm so sorry, my people. Wow. Oh, I apologize. So I'm live. I'm seriously reading. So what we'll do is that we'll go back and start we're going to have that discussion over. We're going to have that over. We bringing you our breaking stories. All right. We talked about this Nema County Oma.
Yeah.
Whom
Allegedly killed her.
but we can say allegedly because she herself, confirmed that she killed her 3 grandchildren, 2, 4, and 6 years old. We heard the children's mother talking about it. She said that she left her children with her mom to go sleep to her friend's house. They even asked her that your boyfriend. I didn't understand the response. But grandma can take care of grandchildren. I see nothing wrong with that. Well, the police have investigated her. And now the traditional court say you finish doing your own investigation, bring her to us. Our own time for investigation. So the 61-year-old woman is going to be turned over to the traditional leaders for their own of investigation. Remember, and I quote the old man saying, she confessed to causing the deaths and claimed she was influenced by spiritual possession at the time of the incident. So that spiritual possession or what? She was possessed with demon.
Yeah, with demon probably because God influenced you to kill.
Not at all. The fact that you kill your very own. All right. Our Nema County correspondent Victor Cooper has been following this story, and we are going to get to him for more details on this. All right. Well, we still with the police, and that's why we said in another development. I know you're going to get some papers there, so you bring us some breaking stories. The Liberia National Police says it is investigating an allegation of attempted rape involving an officer assigned to the Grand Bassa County Police Detachment. And Ambassador Khan is saying that he saw that story on social media, and that person, the police officer abused, is 13 years old. So my people, yeah.
I saw it on online.
All right.
Saw that online. Many blogs posted and that on Miles as well.
The thing is, the police can still be investigating, but the blogs can't even waste time. They already started posting, talking about it. But then if it was investigated, the police will tell you wait a little. But the police is saying that 0 tolerance, when it comes to their work and abuse of power. So supposedly they could say, or people would be saying, or somebody could think that guy, that policeman, that officer abused power by raping a 13-year-old. A 13-year-old, that's a complete minor. All right. We are going to open the lines, and you people are going to put your calls through and tell us, concerning these stories that we are looking at. All right. Police authorities say both administrative and criminal investigations were immediately launched in line with national laws and internal accountability procedures. Well, that is on the police, in the police system. We're still looking at some of our breaking stories. We're still in Nema County. We have another sad news coming from Nema County. In recent days, the latest this time is an alleged suicide committed by a 44-year-old man identified as Othello Bala. Othello reportedly shot himself with a single barrel gun at about 12 a.m. in Bientoin Town, Yemen Administrative District. His wife, Sena, told reporters that her husband had returned from their farm and gone to bed peacefully before she was awakened by a gunshot around midnight. What? Following the shooting, she alerted community members and local leaders who contacted the Liberia National Police. They responded and launched a preliminary investigation. The deceased neighbors have expressed shock over his actions, describing him as peaceful and hardworking. You see, what could be the cause for somebody to just kill themselves, take their own life? Is it from the fact that the neighbors, you got definitely people will go and talk to neighbors, and say, you notice anything? I watch a lot of investigative movies.
Yeah.
I'm always watching, and I see that the investigators, the FBI, the CRD, they will go NCIS. I follow them foot to foot. They will go, and at times I'm investigating with them, and I will say, this is the person that killed that person, or this is the reason.
Yeah, because once you witness in the movie,
exactly, you are investigating with them. But in Liberia, somebody will be wondering, why would someone kill themselves? The people said the men were peaceful. He was living peacefully. Nima, our Nima, Kado. What's happening, Kado? Nima. Why so many stars? Do you know that two kids got drowned in the same pit in Nima as well?
Wow.
Day before yesterday, I'm sure.
The case were running after the human rights
On the 24th. Let's talk about that. Let's come to that case before we get to Victor Cooper. Imagine the news that reached us is that an 18-year-old child, 17-year-old girl, gave a 3-year-old girl her own feces to eat. The child ate the feces until she threw it out. My people, that ambassador Kankaki gave us the story because he was, in fact, you said the whole town was waiting for you. I can imagine when you got home, what happened?
I thought I got the video. Wow.
What happened?
So let me just say the case was actually withdrawn yesterday because they according to the police, they have to release the girl so she can go. But it requires that they report every day to the station. So this is what happened. So when I got to the station, after I received the information, I got to the station. I first met with the CO there, the depot officer. So we had a conversation.
The depot officer?
The depot officer.
Depot, okay.
The depot. So we had a conversation, he and I. So from his explanation, he told me that when they got on the scene to where the incident actually occurred, there were lots of people there. The tension was too much. So they had no time to go through to ask the girl. So they have to rescue the suspect to bring her to the police station so they can have the time to investigate. But when they got there, the only thing that they saw was photo. They saw image of the little girl who the victim. They saw image of the victim. I got the image here on my phone.
I don't think we can show it.
I don't think we can show it.
Yeah, we can show it.
Yeah,
so describe the image to us. We can show the image.
Yeah.
So describe the image to us. We want to know.
You can see it on there?
No, the thing is, I could post the image, but we can't show the image because Facebook has guidelines. Yeah. Imagine a child, a baby like that, with ate her feces, and the feces is all over her face.
The image shows that she has toilet in her mouth and her hands and the rest of it like that. So according to the police, because when I got there, they were already on the case. So they went there was no proper evidence. They only show image, but they never show a video where they saw the girl giving her little sister the feces.
She won't show herself giving it to her.
So they say the person who took the picture should have recorded her.
So that means the person was present and they saw her giving the child the feces to eat.
No, the person was not present.
But the person only took the picture of the child with the feces
after
in her mouth.
Came in, because the individual who the suspect went out after, according to the suspect, she was in her room and then the child was in the bathroom, using the bathroom. So when she had her caught suddenly, so when she got to the bathroom, she saw the feces rubbed all on the wall and rubbing on the living room chair, and then the child standing with the toilet in her hands or in her mouth there. So that she went out to call the person, the girl who took the picture. She called, she came, and then they asked her, "But why is it that you keeping the girl? You can't pay the girl." He said the girl can toilet, she can play with booze, she be playing that.
So she's saying she didn't give her it to eat.
Yeah.
But was it the first time that this child played in her mess?
So that's the question I asked the police. Because the police were telling me that this is a family related issue, and the mother is saying that they should go home and will resolve it there. So the child usually toilet. I then asked the police, have you asked the people when was the last time that the child toilet and they throw her own poo and put away? That means the child playing the poo, that means the child is not normal. So the child should be carried in the hospital to go treat the child. So the police said they went through all the investigation, and at the end they couldn't find no evidence that it was true that the girl gave her.
But she slept in prison.
She slept in prison.
Okay, and that was the story that she gave. Now, what's the condition of the child right now?
The child is strong. She's running around. But she was taken to the hospital, to the clinic, Google clinic, to the fireman there. So they gave her some drugs. They did her checkup and everything. They told them they should bring her home and be observing her. So if any sound, they should carry her back to the clinic.
Kind, you being on the scene and seeing what you saw, what do you suspect?
When I got there, one of the lady, they claim that she's the chair, landlord.
The landlady.
Yeah, the landlady.
the-
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I got there, we talk. But it was proven from evidence. It's just like what really made me vex yesterday was that those people who was saying a thing could not have the time or could not have the boldness to stand before the police and justify and tell the truth. I know because maybe they were trading for community or maybe somehow, you know, they went.
That means that 17-year-old might have so much power, or she has family
Or
that has power.
maybe the family could be like, and you're the teacher, you know, so people know
like
the community and the
parenting.
community tension. So you have to explain it. So, but when anything happened, something like that. So maybe probably was afraid from the community tension. Yeah. So, but from when you go on the field, when I was there that night, when we talk, I had the video, the guy who were talking, it proves that this is not the first time it has happened.
That has been proven.
Yes,
Now,
yeah.
I want to know who is this 3-year-old to the 17-year-old.
The 17 years old claim that the 3 years old, she's her mother. There's her mother's sister daughter.
So that's her cousin.
Her cousin, her little cousin.
Where is that 3-year-old mother?
She was not at the station yesterday. So
where is she?
So gender people were there. It was gender people, the one who conduct the entire.
They conducted an interview.
Yeah.
Now we know. I mean, I don't want to say what I shouldn't be saying because I know I have taken cases there. At the end of the day, most times I'm looking for results and I don't really see the kind of result. They think about let's take it home and discuss a family is lazy. It's just a lazy approach. You know, too many things are happening in Liberia. There are too many vulnerable people in the communities, and the worst things are happening to them behind closed doors, and nobody taking it seriously. It's all about let's make it easy. Let's do the easy pathway of discussion or investigation, some kind of way, and next thing you know, it's been swept under the rug, and it's not going to help us.
Definitely.
You know, you go to the healthcare sector, it's a challenge. You go to the educational sector, it's a challenge. You know, we see the roads and infrastructure coming up.
Yeah.
But I mean, too many, they want small Liberia, all country. Too many cases. I can imagine how the police can even be overwhelmed. You know, they like easy. Most of these the sectors or divisions are responsible for human interest, the well-being of human beings. They are being lazy. I can tell you that for sure. They don't go back to investigate. Even you as a journalist, how much can we do? We come, we report the case to you. You say, oh no, you can't go too much. It happened to me before. And I can't even explain. I went as far as my life being at risk.
Yeah.
But that story was just swept under the rug. Because at the end of the day, the child that was abused was, I don't know if I should use the word coerced, or maybe that child was threatened.
Yeah.
Say when you go to the people, you will say this, you will say that.
You see that.
At the end of the day, all my effort, and we know people in the community saying this child is being abused on a daily basis. At the end of the day, the child came to me and said it is true and explained the pain that the child suffers. Went to the gender ministry, the police, they connected, blah, blah, blah. They asked me, oh, do you know this? And what they want, what I want. I'm not from the community. The case was brought to me. The child was brought to me. We asked the child said it. I said, I want to roll with the story. I'm sending it to my boss. No, you got to wait. At the end of the day, they called me and said the child said nothing happening to her.
After the film manipulating her.
Exactly.
But that's what usually
Did you take the child to a safe place to keep the child there in the meantime?
See,
Do you know the trauma, the fear? Do you know what is going on in that child? Some people being lazy. We need to go beyond just the surface. We just do it small, right here. We discuss it, and, you know, quietly. We say, okay, everything finished now. Everybody go by the business.
And the person live in that trauma.
They're living in it.
Living with it all the days of their life. There are times you see people who are doing some things, who are living certain kind of life. You be like, why is this thing? But there are things that other people went through. You see, there are trauma that people they are fixed with.
Yeah, you have experienced it. You haven't gotten healed. You didn't get your
proper justice was not given to you. So
exactly,
you've seen people walking on the street, even opening their arms.
So you're living with the trauma.
You live with the trauma. So we have to. By right, the police or maybe any investigative agency should keep this suspect somewhere, protect the victim.
They should have a safe house.
Yeah, save the person. They go through the proper investigation.
Exactly. Go back to the community.
If you be with the people, you'll be influencing them. If you say that thing, you don't live with that police people now. You come out of the hall when you can. You meet me here.
And I don't know if there is a budget that says that child protection. That's the general ministry, right? And the general ministry, I mean, the minister is not going to be the one to go on the field to go do the investigation. That is why other people are there. Your 80% and 20% getting into your bank account, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Every day, every month. So you need to do more.
More of your. You have to.
Like
to
most
everywhere.
cases shouldn't be swept on the table.
Yeah.
I'm not accusing people, but I know what I have seen. You know, most times. All right, so Aaron Kume, we see you there. We said thank you for being there. Let's Archbishop. Yeah, Liberia deserves leadership that serves the people, not itself. Okay, well, we on it. I'm watching from Banga City. It's Moses Pay. Emmanuel Palin David is there. He said thanks for the show. Congratulations to you, Emmanuel Palin David. Archbishop is still there. Patience Ben. We see Prince Bestman, Angie Delfani. Do you have a story for us, Emmanuel? I'm sorry. Colin, do you have a story for us?
From which I'm seeing Sama Tue.
Mr. Tue, the juiciest story from yesterday. Let's get into it.
The ex-finance minister Tue claims his freedom blocks Phoebe Koon's presidential hopes. He wants me in jail.
Yeah, you know, I saw that story. I saw it on his own page, and he said that the VP was once his friend. Now, you know, the VP thinks that when he goes to jail, then that's when the VP will become president. I don't know what it is. It's politics, whatever it is that is going on behind the scene. You and myself don't know it.
Yeah,
it's deeper than that. These people are friends. They are colleagues. But yeah, that was the story yesterday. So what else?
So Christoph the Chinch.
Are you done with the Sama Tue story? Before we come to Crystal, how is not about Cynthia Risa Confin? We'll come back to human interest. Let's get into politics a little bit. Yeah.
So Sama Tue made the allegation on Wednesday, February 25th, a day after he appeared before Criminal Court C at the Temple of Justice, where proceeding in his high-profile case resumed following a mandate from the Supreme Court of Liberia.
All right. You know, let's get a gist of the video clip where it concerns Mr. Tue and his lawyer.
So welcome.
What do we expect in the matter was rare. The matter says the court will resume jurisdiction. And there's nothing else to be done because the people alleged that they took the money. So they took the money.
So which means we expect this to be one of the shittiest economic sabotage case in the Republic.
Possibly.
Wow.
Possibly.
Okay.
We are not. This is a ruling for that has set an example on this particular case of criminal conversion of government assets. So we are prepared, no matter where they go, we'll follow the law legally.
Has your investigation actually been against the former first lady, or is it because of the foundation? Because I think that was one point in the
You were in the court and you listened to the ruling of the court, you listened to their argument, you listened to our argument, and the court decided to rule based upon the argument that we put forward and based upon the law that we cited.
Counsel, there were several cases the judge cited in his ruling that led to what you're ruling today concerning Climate Foundation. What do you hope for after?
All right. Well, we're talking about Sama Tue. Yeah. So, okay. So, from what we heard, they say that's the shortest case in the history of Liberia. Let's get
Tue went further saying, he accusing the vice president in his write-up here. He said, the vice president aim and objective is to kill the president, become president.
Oh my God! No, we're not going to discuss it. Is it in the news?
Yeah, he's reading.
Okay, so we're only reading what is in the news.
What went out suggesting that Vice President Koon political strategy is promised on positioning himself for leadership after President Joseph Boakai leaves power. If Koon believes he will lead our generation beyond we are in Boakai, then the best bet is his current wish that death of the president and will fast and pray against his outcome. So he's saying that he urging his people that will fast and pray that Koon the vice president.
So now, former finance minister Sama Tue is asking us to fast and pray.
To fast and pray, yeah. So that Koon, the vice president plane will not work.
All right. Well, let's get into. I have a story here from our Spoon News folder. So prepare your Christoph story. Christoph, one of my favorites. I don't know what is going on. Liberia is just a country where too many things happen. You know, the best are always challenged. There's something that I have noticed here. Most times, the best, Liberia's best are always challenged. And most times they are challenged by people whom they are to even help.
Yeah.
They are the ones to give those people the best, but they are the ones that will come and challenge them. I'm speaking in, I don't know if it's parable or quote. You know, Jesus spoke in a lot of parables. Monster Rado County District 7 representative, he's now, Musa Hassan Belede is Nima County District number 9 representative. All right, Musa Hassan Belede has raised concerns over the withdrawal of a court subpoena linked to a Senate audit. In a statement, Representative Belede said the decision by the Ministry of Justice could undermine the rule of law and the separation of powers. He referenced an audit conducted by the General Auditing Commission covering 2018 to 2023, which reportedly identified unsupported expenditures and weak financial controls within the Liberian Senate. A private prosecutor had obtained a court order compelling the release of financial records, but subpoena, I don't know the word subpoena, was later withdrawn. You know, I'm a Catholic student, so I try to break it down. But I hear people saying subpoena, and I don't want to pronounce it that way. Representative Belede is calling on the president to ensure full transparency and equal enforcement of the law, warning that the matter is a critical test of the government's commitment to accountability. You know, Representative Musa Hassan Belede of District 9, Nima County, is the CMC leader. Let's get back to human interest. Today is Thursday. Bear with us. We have breaking news. We told you the leading news yesterday concerned former Finance Minister Samuel Doe Twe. Yeah, I read him. I saw his statement on his page as well concerning the vice president. And we talked about a child that was given faces to eat yesterday. I like him on interest. I like climate change stories. That's why I always talk to my farmers as well. We're not going to just restrict it into politics. When you're not discussing politics, people don't want to listen. They don't want to watch. It's a sad thing. There are other issues and other things going on in the community, but all our focus is politics, only politics. Let's hear what happened with Christoph.
The from page 2 as well. Before me, the Ministry of Education bars Mrs. and Christoph from school events after campus. Yeah. So this is Monrovia. The Ministry of Education has forbidden Liberian musician Christoph from performing at all schools related activities across the country for the remainder of the current academic year, following an incident that occurred on February 7, 2026 at St. Teresa School in Monrovia. This was Christoph the Chinch. At the time, he was invited to perform.
The
he was invited to perform. But my after that, they say there's this song that he usually sing, and it was a very real song. It was on social media.
Explicit.
Yeah. So where you see students singing his own word for word. I think he even collected one of the
St. Teresa Convent. Yeah. When I was in school, I wanted to go. They didn't give me a chance. I had to go to Cathedral, whom I love so much.
So he performed the song, and the students were dancing to the song. And I didn't have one of the students were even dancing.
I saw a picture of her. I mean, she really danced. I mean, she knew the mission. She understood the mission.
Yeah,
so she served. They call it serve. She served well. I see that the Minister of Education, Jaso Jala, is also calling on the St. Teresa's Convent. I saw that story.
There was a farm attached to the school too as well.
Exactly.
I think 500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 500,000 it should be. But the question goes again: Where were the
school administrators?
Where were they at that time?
Yep, they were there. You know, it's jolly. Yeah. When we're having jolly at the moment.
And Sobrin, you know that when they think came out, Christoph, the GMP out posted concerning it.
Say what?
He said that he had a conversation there in the school, and there was songs that he listed, the songs that they wanted the men to perform. So when they got to the campus, he provided screenshots of the conversation. But when they got to the campus, the DJ immediately play the song, which of course was not on the dating. But the moment he played the song and the students started to sing the song, so the song left.
The song blew. The thing is, it's a question that they have the evidence.
Yeah,
you know that they gave you list of songs of tracks that they were to perform.
Yeah.
You decided as a DJ because you love the song. Who hired the DJ?
The school now, it was the school that brought a DJ.
So that was the school got their fund.
The school got a fund to pay.
So the Ministry of Education.
And
now Christoph is being prohibited from performing at any school. Let him just remain on his list stage, on the beach, in the streets, in the counties, some places.
When you read the comment section, you will laugh when I post that. Some people can make you laugh. Somebody will honor the post. You know, somebody comment. They said, and then I see the point. I just go to come and be enjoying myself.
I love to go to the comment section.
They said, Chris, don't worry. We the student, we will have our show to sing bar. Going fast to come and perform.
Can you imagine? Well, we're going to open the lines now as we still bring you some breaking stories. But before we open the lines, yesterday was a great day. My institution, the University of Liberia, officially kicked off its 105th commencement convocation. Like, bro, yeah, 105th, okay. Bringing together graduates, parents, faculty, and distinguished guests to celebrate a major academic milestone. To graduate from you can sweat. Huh? That when you know that it is the nation's #1 university institution. My people, I graduated from there. Before you graduate, you didn't see Emmanuel TV. You think Sokpani? He was not Sokpani again. Sokpani, I mean, no going to gym, no everything reduced, a drain. Sokpani neka law. Because for you to even receive your gun, your whole package, the line will move from here to 540. Imagine standing under the sun to receive. All Liberians were strong. Just to graduate. After that, there are people that are coming to look for a job again. But we say congratulations. The University of Liberia, Dr. Lillian Mapanye. Yeah, yesterday, 105th graduate. That's her first graduation she's putting out as New York president. The colorful ceremony yesterday highlighted the university's long-standing commitment to higher education in Liberia. And of course, the education minister, Dr. Jasu Jala, attended the event, while Grand Cape County Senator Daba V. Vapila delivers a keynote address. The senator urged graduates to remain resilient and optimistic in today's competitive job market. The way AI taking all the jobs now, we got to make it half of AI. Seriously, because AI will get chance. AI is into. AI can be a lawyer. AI can be a doctor. AI can be journalist. AI can do everything. AI a professor. The other time, I just want to ask few questions to educate myself again. AI said, can I do it together? Me and AI chatting.
Wow.
AI can even ask me. I say, after I ask AI, I say, how are you? AI say, I'm good. How about you? How is your day going so far? My people, AI is there. It is here. It is here. Artificial intelligence. It is here. But we'll still go to school. But the thing is, AI is going to help us add up. You understand? To knowledge. Like, these days, going to school is very easy. My professor can be teaching me, and I be on AI too. They see the professor talking, let's talk together, me and AI and you, everybody. Yeah. But you see, we still need.
They're taking the advantage of it.
Yeah. But then sometimes people can pass the AI too. It can be easy. Exactly. You writing nothing. You. I need to write your own, put your own together first. Then you put it inside. Then you will clear it, clean it, and say, okay, and here is a more polished, always a polished version. For example, you go there. G-U-A-T-Y. Yeah, so okay. So you said G-U-A-T-Y. Tell them not real. They can't go through it. They are posting. They are finished posting for you. We know it. They're not you. They're not your brain. Yeah? Let's take some calls. 077771075 055101075. You have anything on your mind you want to tell us or talk about you want to bring to the show, kind before we start taking our calls? We'll have the next 30 minutes to leave. This is the Today's Show. For those in Radio Land, we welcome you. 107.5, 101.1, 95.5. You can catch us on it either. And we are live on Spoon TV, Fabric TV, Super TV. We are live on YouTube. Yes, Spoon Talk on YouTube. I'm sorry. Yes, that's the name. Spoon Talk on YouTube. That's the handle. We welcome you. All of those watching via social media.
LPRC applaud Senator Dillon.
All right.
For legislative steps to strengthen petroleum sectors.
All right.
Yeah. So the management of the Liberia Petroleum Refueling Company, LPRC, has expressed its heartfelt appreciation to Mosurado County Senator Abraham Darius Delon for accepting to partner with it in introducing the purpose at creating the Liberia Petroleum Refueling Company, LPRC, and amending and replacing the existing act governing the company on its float of Liberia Senate. So they applaud Darius Delon for strengthening the Liberia Petroleum LPRC as well. I mean like LPRC. So Delon,
Senator Darius Delon,
yeah,
he's doing
Senator
well.
Darius
To be
doing
frank,
well.
he's
Actually
really
doing well.
actually doing well, and we applaud him.
Yeah,
too.
we've seen the light.
Yeah, we'll see it. We'll see it. We'll
And-
see the
and-
light.
and-
People
and-
say the light went off, but I just kidding. The light is there. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta give people a chance. You see the other day, even District 5 Representative Priscilla Abraham Cooper, she said, "You bought your baby." She said, "I was not dead. I know when you made a baby. When the baby born, I won't buy a pimple.
Oh, my people.
I don't want to buy a baby top set." Now what they say, okay, that's 2029. Yeah, loud and saying it in 2029. She said, "No, let's go to the board. Let's go and argue it, the debate board. Let's go so you know what I still have to offer my district, not to be threatening me." That's 2029. You know how many person waiting about 2029?
and that
There are
is
people in
very
America
bad.
waiting about 2029 because 2028, Donald Trump will be moving.
Yeah.
So
That is
are we
very
waiting about
bad.
2029?
That is very bad. And one of the things that we should really cover to as well. I was in the class because I was Emmanuel Dan, one of my instructor when I was in the journalism school, representing Emmanuel Dan, and he complained on that thing too as well. He said if Liberians can just come to a point where they are stable, he really prayed for that time.
We're not stable. That is so true.
He said because someone will come to you, you will help them today. Tomorrow will come out and say, okay, no,
No, let me tell you
that
something.
mentality.
Liberians, something I noticed about us. If you give somebody money today, they expect that money every time.
They don't want to work.
The reason why is it not sharing? Because the fact that you give somebody something today, every day they expect it.
Yeah, and that's very representative today, or even putting to power, you will face the same problems.
Yeah.
But
You
it
know,
means you should take all your responsibility
and put it on the
and do the
person because you are there, because you are in the forefront.
I even show them.
I mean, they say it's better to teach a man to fish than to give him fish.
Yeah.
So if you are close to any of these representatives or senators or any of these, leaders, that today you were with them and you made sure and you saw to it, you put them on your back, you became the floor mat or the doormat, whatever it is, and today they are there. When they get their responsibilities are completely different. Even myself have a lot of friends in government, but I don't get angry because I know these people have responsibilities, huge responsibilities.
Huge.
What do you want them to do for you? Do you want them every morning must say, "And have food to eat, and go pay your children's school fee, so you can be making more
What are you
children
doing?
without being responsible?"
Yeah, you have to.
Or you want them to help empower you? Some of them, some people want to make you minister, they take 4 or 5 persons with them.
Yeah.
You can take your whole family and group of friends and put them in your office because you were given that. How do they call it? Nepotism. You have family members. You have people people you close up, you're related to a relationship with. You bring them into the office space. When there are other capable, qualified Liberians that could do the job, people complain about it. But you find out with these leaders thing. We understand. Me, I let to break it down to my own name because I like bureau in here. Okay. Now, the fact that my brother, that woman, you help her, you did this, you did that. You don't want to wire the car, scrap the tire, do they want to do that one? What you want for her to do for you? What kind of work you can offer? You able to work in the office or no space there? What kind of market you want to do? So they can empower you. Maybe you want to do your little small, what came to my mind? What we say, copy books, pen, pencil. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe even if you want to sell donuts, stationery. Maybe you want to have station. You want to be a stationery. You want to sell stationaries. Maybe to a school. So I just give somebody free consultancy. You are thinking what kind of business to do. You find out that you're good in it. That's what you could do. How much to start a stationery market? Maybe they give you 1,000 US, 500 US. 300 US, you go buy a dozens of copy books, you go buy your pens, and those kind of thing. Maybe you want to start a money changing thing. You want to say scratch cards and data. Something to make you to have food on the table and be able to empower yourself, go to school, do more, you grow your business. But instead of get you money to eat every day, there was a time people used to come a lot here to Spoon Foundation. before we get to the callers, I just want to bring that story. And this guy came with his triplets. He was sitting outside. Most of the time, they get talk to that woman. So I enter, they say, yeah, we came to the station to do this, to do that. So I saw the guy. He came with his 3 children, his triplets, and the children mother, and they just lying down. They just, in a compound. Every time you pass, they're there. You come back, they're there. From morning to afternoon to evening. So I said, what's going on here? They said, oh, we came for CEO to help take care of the children. I'm sorry I have to say this on Spawn TV Live. So I said, oh, that CEO made the children. They say I can be tough.
Wow.
Triplets, you as a man, you sitting down with your short trousers on your slipper and the one near you and the 3 children, and he say another man
You take your
to
responsibility.
take your responsibilities with your 3 children. So I said, so if you and CEO should see face to face right now, what you want for CEO to do? You know what about to me? The children get pamper and the children food. And so I said, CEO can eat the pampers and the food money today. Who will give it to you tomorrow? Or he will be responsible now. Maybe you say they trying to college and even the master degree, so that CEO will pay for you. From what I see. You know, everybody look at me down and say, but yeah, I will be asking these questions. So he said, what Etienne should do. So I said, you never came with a plan, with a proposal. He said, you're going to meet Joseph Boakai, the president. You don't know what you have in your mind, what to say. That the same thing God can go through. People go pray, they don't know what to pray for. You just go before God with plenty. One thing you bring that thing in God ear. If he didn't give it yet, it means he's not ready for it. You tell him, Father, let your will be done when you're ready.
Definitely.
But you must have a proposal supported with your backup plan. What is that document that behind that thing that you can't wait? Sir, I'm a carpenter. I want to open my little carpenter shop. I need a space, a small material to start. The people in the community will start bringing their thing for you know first. Next thing you know, you start doing people bed set and the sitting room chairs because you are a carpenter. You can't sit down as a carpenter with that tray after going to vocational school. You just want to feed your children. And he said, oh, but please say a good idea. I said, you won't sell market? People talking about buying minis. Something that will feed the children while they man to maybe some money. Cook something like that driver for the students. For a donor, like you said.
Yeah.
I was living in Dua Zone. When my little son going to school, 2 little girls in the compound will walk with him to the gate. They're not going to school. Another child going to school, they walk with him. They're escorting children to school. So I asked the father, he said nothing to do with sitting in the compound. I said, you better go to Dere help to send the children to school. Your friend is beating black every day, helping to build. But then the houses they were building to us, so that's a small thing. I said, you better go build some houses, go help for the children to go to school. And the man, instead of sleeping on the way in the afternoon, then you go to the market to go do lashes and nails, man, get us some money and frat to know. Go right to that bus, that turning point.
People who going to school,
People going to school, they were bad. Even if there's so many drivers, 5 a.m. driver ready, don't park motorcyclists and things. You can still in the train, be walking, but you say no money. Who will pay your children's school fee? Who giving it to lazy people? Family members tell the people that who will take their food from on the table and can give it to somebody that they own the food. Because to make sure you put something is in your hand, go put it there. Get on your feet. Lord, I tell you, everything I talk to like parents, I know how to talk to you again. The laziness too much. The complaints too much. Yeah. The threats too much. And now I see people just angry. I said, Pastor, another man yesterday, I was afraid. That man was moving with anger. Just talking about himself. I trust him. I said, what? Anybody try to mean right now he will do something with someone. Your call and your toil. 077771075 05551011075. What you want to tell your Liberian people? Our angry people, most of them.
Yeah, we just your budgets on what something was saying. We just need to be strong. We have to be independent now. We are living in a generation where everybody want to be leading on somebody. It doesn't work that way all of the time. You're not find everybody giving you all of the time. You have to stand by and say, work. There are many opportunities out there. Many opportunities out there. If you go to see somebody give you money, you can use that money invest in something else, and people you just start making your own money.
Let's take this caller. I know the people been waiting. We are sorry. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Hello.
You're live on the show. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay. What is your name? And straight to the point, please.
Emmanuel Warner, I'm calling from Joanna Market.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the advice. And also, you share my mind way back when I told you to give a Wednesday. Yeah, so my friend said I had to care for it. Every morning, I give me the whole 5,000 phone. When I have been one last day, although this year, I just need my year. I can send an appointment for myself.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. At least some of your friends will learn from you, yeah? All right, okay. Thank you. Let's take this. Okay, 077771075 05551101075. I wanted to take a call from the other line. 077771075 05551101075. We are concluding now. Sorry, we came on late, but there are lots of things we would have done we didn't do. We are going to do that tomorrow. I'm sure we are going to have a guest on tomorrow. We have to, finalize that with our business office. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Joe from Congotan Barrow.
Joe.
Yes.
Let's hear you, Joe.
Okay. I listened to the conversation this morning. It's very fine. We are wishing to find a work to do, and we're wishing for people to help people to do business. I, Joe, will not be happy to see my friends to go and sit before lawmaker or representative to ask them for money all the time. It will not look fine. If you give me money, I know what to do the next. I will find my business to do and sit down and do business. And sometimes I get issue with the lawmakers then too. They encourage the people all the time and say that I will do things for you, and they cannot do it. They do it for certain people and they leave certain people off. So that's the problem I'm having with the lawmaker. Thank you.
All right, Joe. I mean, just imagine a lawmaker promising, maybe say to a group of people and say, I will do something for you. And maybe those group of people are talking about around 3,000 persons and they were able to do it for 1,000. Can they do it for completely 3,000? I mean, it's challenging. Imagine, I can just imagine these things. And sometimes I like to read foreign politics and what are the foreign policies when it comes to the foreign other countries outside of Liberia. Now, my people, do government officials in other nations help constituents? Or they provide that environment that make it easy for you to hustle? It's what I want to know. Well, Karen, our time is up. What do you want to say to your people?
Yeah, just to answer that, I believe they do provide an environment.
Okay.
And then people work. But you see, Africa politics is very different.
But Africa is rich.
Yeah. The mindset of our own politics in the country is something I can't even understand. You will see someone will go and vote for a person, and they expect that person wins. They should take all that responsibility. In other countries, they provide, they create avenue. The avenue has been created everywhere. It's just that people are just so lazy. That's the truth. I always say, I tell my men, you cannot be good. They're not working. Yeah, maybe you think I'm working. You better get someone that goes somewhere. I'm working. But the avenue, even at the time, I never had place to go in the morning. If you go to my community, people will tell you.
You're not home.
Don't let's stay home.
Not home.
That's not something you tell me. You're actually be chasing me from my home. And let's stay home. I'm just like at all.
It's being responsible.
Yeah. So when I just sit down to the house, I will sit down up the road to the main on the road to the because I will just whole day. What a benefit.
And say about how the politician and doing this, doing that. You can't imagine how many persons waiting for 2029. 2029 smart time. We in 2026. You waiting for 2026 to end because there's February. 2026, 2027, 2028 before we enter 2029. Yo, what waiting for 2029?
We have to develop,
within that time.
We have to change our mindset. We have to for Liberia. We have to change our mindset. Yeah. We have to learn to be responsible for once, responsible for ourselves. Yeah, we have to change our mindset.
Yeah. So the begin telling you say, even though he said he begin his student, but he can't sit down. He ain't let us sit down. So if they're gonna begin let us sit down, what about you, papi, older man? 40, 50, you say you will sit at home. You already retired. And we got long life here, 120. I can tell me I'm going nowhere. Stop saying, gear. I got plenty years here, 120. I'm still a baby. I've been getting up. Kind, do you know that as a child, you know, when the people passing, they say, empty bottles. You remember? Okay, maybe you might not know empty bottles. I will pack all the old bottles there.
I was smart. I know. I saw bottle before and suffering. I don't know if I will
You know, you buy to go really. My wife to pack it in it. I let it so hustle. I will pull it in a rest bag. I said, let the nicest, the mates in my house be like, what's it? You're packing, can you resell money? Can you resell money? But why? What are your won't pack it? But you people, you won't people I can't work. You're not even interested in packing it. At least now the mineral bottles, our mates will say, I want it, our man, give me the mineral bottles, or because I will sell it. So man, I will sell it all, you know, so I can add my transportation up. I like it. So because now I can pack it, I just like the idea that they want it. Empty bottle, I will drag that bottle and give it to those people and get my money, extra resale money. I'm a leader. So school, my resale money increase. I got people that will follow me. I will feed 5, 6, 7 persons. Your resale money not plenty. I will add it up because I will always have extra. And, you know, so it's just the hustle. It's just the side of the earth that will find what's there. Everybody want to jump politics. Everybody a politician. Yeah, you go in the market to buy okra. The okra woman a politician. The men are selling the peanut butter. He's a politician. That's the only spot we know in Liberia when there are so many places that we can open our eyes and make lots of money. Just go first and everything will be okay. From my end, I like to say, have a beautiful day. Always will go first in whatever you do. And referencing the poor online. When it come here. Hey, but then reference them. Please reference them quickly because the time is up.
Okay, we got Prince Besman Jr. That's my manager.
Oh, that really want to reference the people.
So we have Kindness, Cappy from Sebaloon, Andra Davis, we got Armstrong T. Menza, Edwin Randa Doro. We have Benjamin Wynn and Angie Delvin Tani.
And not to cut you off, somebody is asking where the child issue took place. That's Morris Williams.
He's on the O
Road. Morris. Just go to the Keyhole community, right?
Yeah.
That was where it took place. Just ask where the child ate her own feces. They will show you the place. Yeah. One thing I know that thing will not happen again.
Yeah. So and the Miss Delvin, where that's my former point. We have Archbishop Emmanuel Man David Moses Pali. Congratulations against you, man.
Congratulations. You're strong.
Yeah. David Ritchie, journalist Aaron
Comey. That's our Bombing County Southern Borough correspondent.
Yeah, my daddy is watching to Momo Moruba, Morris Williams. That Alpha. Sorry, we got it, man.
Just say Alpha. Go to the next name.
Simply, we got Sari, we got Jeanette K. Masakwet, Grandma, Victor Dago.
Yeah,
that's my guy.
Amanke Harris.
Enoch S. Bobo, Josephine P. Daniela Kaki. That's my twin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Daniela Kaki.
All right.
Roberta Riches, Jerry Manuel Heron, Soiree, Glory, Grace, Oscar, Emmanuel, Karimo. Raymond too as well. Momo Moba, the same thing. And
so many of you. Emmanuel God Power.
Yeah, Rufina Brown.
Rem Snorton is there. Yeah, okay, Rufina. You call Armstrong.
Yeah, I call Armstrong. I call Emmanuel Mark.
Yeah, Rufina.
I'm a sitting every time. The one I go smoke. You can see me. You come smoking.
That was when you used to.
Yeah, well, I used to smoke.
All right. Karamo Kamara is there. George Molba is there. Esley Sommer, our general. Diane. Emmanuel Mark, we see you. Sonny M. Yense, John Fala, Darlington Yan Dolo. When you call some point in a problem, Ibrahim V. Yeah, Darlington is still there. Momo Moba, we call you Emmanuel S. Gaga. We say thanks to all of you for following those that listen to the radio. We had to be here no matter what it takes. The traffic, no traffic, we'll get on, we'll sweat, we'll jump, we'll park the car, we'll get on the backs. We got to come, we got to be here just because of you. You don't know what we go through to get here most of the time. We can't tell you what we go through. You won't feel sorry if we tell you what we went through. Most of you won't feel sorry. So we say thank you for being on the show today. Is that James Goodell Flomo? James will leave in the show already. Oh. So we say thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. This is Spoon 107.5 FM. Keep following Spoon TV Live, Fabric TV Live, Super TV Live for everything that is happening in Liberia. We're live on Spoon TV, Fabric TV, Super TV. We're also live on Spoon FM 107.5, Fabric 101.1, Super 95.5, and of course, Spoon Talk on YouTube. Bye-bye.